Hey there, mindful travelers. So it is day 14 of our confidence challenge. We're in week 2 now. Again, apologize for the sound. Back home, got that road running right next to us. But shortly we're gonna have Sarah come join in the conversation, but not quite yet. I'm gonna start her off and get things going. But yeah, I mentioned earlier today in my reel that I was gonna go live. Hey there, thanks for joining us today. Yeoman 500, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but anyway, so yes, I mentioned in my reel earlier today that, we're at the 2-week mark of this confidence challenge. So I wanted to rehash the goals, figure out where I stand, figure out where you stand, get some feedback, try and drive some of that dialogue. So just real quick, those goals that I mentioned when I first started. Goal 1 of the confidence challenge was to build confidence for myself. So I hated video. I never in my right mind thought that I would be on video in public, online, in any form or fashion. When we first started our YouTube channel back in May, it was really just a knee-jerk reaction to my wonderful daughter Sarah, who made this great video saying, basically promoting our travel business and telling the world what her daddy does. I was doing laundry at the campsite in near Titusville, Florida, and I came back, I think it was Titusville, I'm not sure where it was somewhere on our road trip, but I came back and Amanda, my wife, told me, here's a video that Sarah made you, and it was wonderful. It was great. Like her presence was just out of this world, and I realized I had to post that online. She had been wanting to be on a YouTube channel for the longest time, and people around me are doing YouTube channels, and I was trying to avoid it, and I realized, now's the time, so just do it. So we started it during that road trip, and then throughout the road trip we kept adding videos over the course of the end of May and into June. We did some here and there. I think we got into a routine where we alternate with my YouTube channel and our blog, so every other week we're posting content, so it's offset. So if it's a video one week, blog the next, and then like that. But come July, I mentioned a couple times, my friend Melissa over at the Encompass Collective started a visibility challenge, and she inspired me to get out in front of the video a little more, because every week I was about to build that YouTube video or record it, I get that gut-wrenching feeling in my in my gut, and I was super nervous. And some of those early videos I looked like a robot, and I'm just I have a very tense look, very tense tone, and I was putting out as much information as I could, but I don't blame people for tuning out, because I wasn't the most interesting. So I got in front of the camera now. I think it's been 14 days now. I said, you know what, I'm gonna go out every day, get on video. I initially planned on just doing like stories or reels. I didn't want to do live, absolutely not. That was not in the plan. But I did my first live video a couple weeks ago, and ever since I've been ramping them up. So I think I'm on like day 5 in a row of going live, and I'm getting a little more used to it. So I think this has been great for me, and I wanted to talk about some of the lessons I learned, and hopefully those lessons will inspire you to do something out of your comfort zone that will broaden your perspective and maybe broaden your brand, get you on the path to the goals that you want to achieve. So goal 1 for me was confidence, right? Confidence for me, and I think I'm achieving that. I know there's a lot more to go. There's a lot of times, like yesterday, I wasn't feeling it. I didn't know what to say. I didn't really want to get in front of the video. So it's an ongoing process. I love to hear your feedback. I love to hear how you think I'm doing, if I'm clearly speaking, if I'm, I don't know. Just, I'd love to hear your feedback. But I'm feeling great personally. I'd love to hear what you think. Goal number 2 is building confidence for you. So inspiring you to start a channel if you haven't. If you have, maybe get you to be more dynamic in your content. Try out different things. Do something new. Be a little more consistent, a little more visible to your audience. I know Carolyn I Am over on Instagram has started one in response to mine and Melissa's. I'm not going to take full credit for that, but I know I definitely did call her out on Facebook, so taking a little credit for getting her out of her comfort zone. So I hope that she is not the only one. I hope there's many more of you. I know my friend Marty McNabb, who I'm partnering with tonight at a show and tell, is doing more live videos. She just did a live video today and it was wonderful, so kudos to her. All right, so that's goal number 2. Goal number 3 was I was gonna write a book in 30 days, an ebook. So this ebook is supposed to be a complement to our inaugural cultural excursion San Antonio event that we're having in December. And that event is a 5-day immersive event that we're going to invite people out. We're going to give you a virtually all-inclusive. There's going to be a meal provided each day, all admissions to the museums. But the intent behind the event is to give you an immersive experience run by locals in a town where you can learn. So you travel to learn. You're going to learn from that town, learn from the community, and then you're going to give back to that community. So that hits all 3 gates or all 3 pillars of our vision here at Novel Excursion Travel, which is travel, education, and service. So the ebook is providing a chronological walkthrough of San Antonio's past, from past to future. So going through present and then looking forward and how we can make a difference in giving back to the community. So it's all focused on San Antonio, and currently I'm a little behind schedule if I'm to get this done in 30 days. I realize there are a lot more things that need to be done that I wasn't prepared for, especially with me running another business, partnering in an additional business that's not Novel Excursion, and me having to do a blog, having to take care of, you know, my 8-year-old and my 9-month-old at the same time. There are so many things in life that, you know, just I did not project. But I'm doing very well. I am through with my introduction, my dedication, and part 1, which is 3 chapters. So I've written about 5,000 words, I believe, and I have a framework all the way through the end. So I'm going to start researching part 2 tomorrow, and my goal is to be done with part 2 by the end of next week. So like I said, a little behind schedule. Maybe I'll get some moments where I can do a little more, but I think I'll get very close to finishing the writing component of that book in 30 days, which was that goal. Not publish, I plan on publishing by the end of September, but writing it, I will get very close. So those are the 3 goals. But what have I learned? So I've learned a couple things. I think the big one is being able to communicate effectively. So that's number 1. I've learned how to, you know, articulate myself a little better, get away from too many of the uhs and ahs and, you know, those pauses. I still have them here and there, but I'm really trying to work on effective communication that's engaging, understandable, clear to you, clear to, you know, my audience and anyone who's viewing this video. So that actually gave me the insight on my offers for my travel business. So I actually had to go back, do a look through my travel offers, and realize the message was very convoluted and it was a little difficult to understand. So I could explain it to myself, maybe to Amanda. How the heck am I going to explain that to the rest of you? So I realized that when I was on a video one day, that how can I promote myself when it's very hard to explain the tiers of service that I offer. So now it's very simple. I revised the way I communicate through what I do based on what I learned from videos. So making these videos in this confidence challenge. So another thing I learned was balance between engaging and entertaining content. So we talked about that, I believe, yesterday, maybe the day before. There was a debate about that. Sarah, please stop. Sarah. Sorry, Sarah was rocking our platform. So anyway, so engaging and entertaining content. So you need both. That's my perspective. A lot of people say engaging only, a lot of people say entertaining only. Entertaining is based on, you know, that finite short attention span of, you know, people today. That's what social media is all about, you know, short videos, getting people entertained, getting them, you know, excited. But it's short-lived. Engaging inspires you to be more involved in what I do, you know, and wanting to be a part of it. So we are building a nonprofit, you know, I want to be engaged. I want to engage you to help us along the way and be a part of that, you know, be a part of this journey that we're doing. So for me, being in family travel, you know, I have to do both. I have to be engaging and entertaining. And this is something I learned from my kids. You know, I have to be entertaining to get their attention, but I have to be engaging, you know, to keep that attention. So I am channeling that lesson as a father into my job as a family travel agent, you know. So yeah, that's another thing I learned. And then Sarah, do you remember what else I learned? There are multiple things and I cannot remember, but I've had so many distractions in this live video. It's amazing that I've gotten this much out so far. But I will bring Sarah in now because she wanted to have a little bit in this video. So come on, Sarah.
Hi guys.
All right, hey Sarah. So Sarah has been a part of this challenge as well. You've seen her a number of times, at least half the days I've had her out, because she is truly the shining star of our business. She is the shining star of our YouTube channel, and don't be crazy, but she loves being in front of the camera. Yet she still has some confidence issues, and she has learned some things along the way. So what have you learned, Sarah?
I've learned to be more confident in front of the camera, like Daddy just said, and I've also learned a lot about our business.
And how did this video challenge help you be more confident?
It helped me get in front of the camera a lot with you, and sometimes with Bubby, and it's helped me learn a lot more than I thought I would learn about our business, and it's also helped me with a lot of things.
So I don't know, maybe practice, is that the thing you've learned?
Yeah.
Someone who's learning piano doesn't like the word practice, but I think practicing on video has definitely helped her. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so that's something else that we learned, just jog my memory. Perfection. Perfection is not, stop, Sarah. Perfection is not the most important thing. So we don't need to be afraid to come out here and, you know, just ramble on, you know, just who knows what we're saying, you know, to mess up, make these mistakes, bloopers as people call them. I'm coming out live. I'm doing, you know, 1 or 2 takes on my reels. I'm just putting it out there. You know, I'm not too worried. I think this gives you a great behind the scenes look at who we are as people, you know, what our personality is like. And I hope, you know, as a business, from a business perspective, all of this is showing you, you know, we would be fun to, you know, work with, because we'd love to collaborate with you. We'd love to work with you. We love your business. So this has been a great opportunity. I'm really excited. And for those nerd fighters out there who have been looking at my shirt, yes, this is John Green. This is Pizza John. So any nerd fighters out there, I'm giving you a shout out. We love him very much in this house. Amanda has the same shirt, and we wear his face almost everywhere we go. We took him to Enchanted Rock out in Texas. We took him to Amsterdam. We take him all over the place. So if you're a nerd fighter, you'll understand. If you're not, look it up. I'll post a link down below. It's fantastic. Hey Matt, thanks for joining. We're about to be wrapping this up. I think I've been going for quite a long time. I don't know if I waved to you. There we go, I waved to you. But yeah, so before we go, just to remind you, you know, we are offering a free family travel packing list if you go over to our website and sign up at novelexcursion.com. In addition, you can find the information for that cultural excursion that I mentioned at cesa.novelexcursion.com. And then we have a group that we just started 2 weeks ago over on Facebook that we're trying to get people more engaged. We have 56 members now, so in 2 weeks we've gone from 0 to 56. I'm pretty excited about that. Thank you to all of you who've joined. I'd love to see more faces, love to see more engagement. So that is where rubber meets the road. We want to learn from you. We want to share our experience, and that is where we're building, you know, this dream that we have. We're building this vision. So join us over at facebook.com/groups/novel excursion. I will post that below as well. If you're viewing this on YouTube, please click subscribe. Let me know in the comments if, you know, this content is helpful. We want to serve you. So subscribe to hear some more about our journey. And, you know, as we say, don't forget to travel mindfully.
Bye.
Have a great day.